All right, today we are jumping right into the world of high-performance custom AV. We're looking at a device built to solve some really tricky installation problems.
We are. It's the Blustream CMX44CS Contractor 4x4. 4K 18 GBPs, HDMI 2.0 matrix.
There's a mouthful, but its core function is actually pretty simple, right? It's a
Yeah,
four-input, four-output matrix switch.
Exactly. And our mission today is to figure out what makes this particular box such a valuable piece of kit for system integrators. It lets you route any of four sources to any of four displays, but, the secret sauce is really in how it handles those signals.
Okay, so let's dig into that. Looking at the specs, I see HDMI 2.0 and 18 GBP support. For those of us not deep in the AV weeds, what does that 18 GBP's number really buy us? Especially when we talk about 4K at 60 Hz 4.4.4.
Well, that 18 gigabits per second is basically the magic number. It's the threshold you need to hit to send 4K 60 Hz video with zero color compression. That's the 4.4.4 part.
Zero compression. So what does that mean in the real world?
Think of it like this. Most 4K content, but from a streaming service, uses compression like 4.2 point hour. It's fine for movies. But if you connect a high-end PC, that compression can make fine text or graphics look, well, a bit fuzzy. 4.4.4 ensures everything is perfectly sharp.
Got it. And of course, it's HDCP 2.2 compliant.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely non-negotiable for any modern protected content.
So that pristine color is key. But here's the problem I always see. In a real-world install, you've got a mix of displays, maybe one brand new 4K HDR TV and like 3 older 1080p screens.
And that's the classic contractor nightmare, right? The whole system usually has to downgrade to the weakest link.
Exactly.
This is what that hardware was built to solve. It has smart scaling, basically video down conversion on each output.
So you're saying if one display is only 1080p?
The matrix scales just that one output down to 1080p automatically. Meanwhile, your other outputs are still getting the full original 4K UHD 60 Hz 4.4.4 signal, no compromise.
That is a huge advantage. That avoids so many painful workarounds. But does that active scaling introduce any trade-offs, like noticeable lag or artifacts?
It's designed specifically not to. The conversion is automatic and, for all practical purposes, seamless. The goal is performance without compromise, so you don't get those angry support calls after a mixed display install.
Okay, so the video pipeline is sorted, rock solid,
Yeah.
but audio is just as important. How does the CMX44CS handle that side of the equation?
It handles all the modern HDMI audio formats you'd expect. We're talking Dolby Atmos, True HD, DTS HD, Master Audio, the works.
And extraction.
Yes, and this is crucial. It has really flexible audio breakout, so for each video output, you can pull the audio out concurrently. You get both an analog LR audio out on a 3.5mm jack and a coaxial digital output via SPDIF.
Being able to pull audio out digitally or analog, linked to its specific video output, that just simplifies everything when you're integrating with, say, a multi-zone amp. It shows they were thinking about the installer's workflow.
Absolutely, and that focus extends to control. This thing is built to be integrated and then forgotten.
What are the options?
You've got everything. Front panel buttons, IR routing, good old RS-232 TCP/IP, and even a web GUI. It also has advanced EDI management.
Ah, the EDI handshake. That alone can save hours of troubleshooting on site.
It really can. And for peace of mind, it comes with a solid 5-year warranty. It's a standard 1U design for rack mounting, and the kit's included right in the box, along with all the IR gear you need.
So to sum it all up,
What this all means for you is that the Blustream CMX44CS is really defined by its ability to deliver that premium 4K 60 Hz 4.4.4 performance, while at the same time solving those painful compatibility issues with its automatic down conversion and super flexible audio extraction.
which leaves us with a final thought for you to chew on. Considering all its control options, IR, RS-232, TCP/IP, and a web GUI, how much complexity does one piece of hardware need to manage before the control system itself becomes the most critical element of the entire custom installation? Something to think about.